Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the sometimes crazy world of corporate filings. Today we are diving into loanDepot's recent report. Was it a smooth ride for their shareholders? Let's just say there might have been some nail-biting moments at the annual meeting. This filing reveals the results of loanDepot's annual shareholder meeting, where important decisions about the company's direction were made. We're going to break down what those decisions were, how the votes went, and what it all means for the future of loanDepot. If you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. This is a Form 8K filing, which is basically a snapshot of significant events that a company needs to report to the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC. Think of it as a corporate breaking news bulletin. In this case, it's about the results of loanDepot's annual meeting. This report is dated June 4, 2025. That's the date of the annual meeting, where shareholders got to vote on some important issues. Here's where things get interesting. This section details the specific items that were put to a vote at the annual meeting. These are the key decisions shareholders were asked to weigh in on. First up, the election of 2 Class I directors for a 3-year term. Directors are like the company's governing body, helping to set strategy and oversee management. Let's look at the votes. For John Lee, there were 1,123,844,971 votes in favour, while 18,920 votes were withheld. They were up, and often fixed 6,926,920, 6,009 hard to vote and therefore don't vote on certain matters. Dawn Lepore got 1,123,931 votes in favour and 18,714,208 votes withheld. With the same number of broker non-votes, both John Lee and Dawn Lepore were elected as Class I directors. The next item was about ratifying the appointment of Ernst & Young LLI for the year ending December 31, 2025. Auditors are like financial watchdogs, making sure a company's books are in order. The vote was overwhelmingly in favour, with 1,176,682,248 votes for ratification, 1,698,456,929 to 29 abstaining. Again, there were 41,126,1925 broker non-votes, so Ernst & Young LFI is staying on as the auditor. Next up, an advisory vote on the compensation of the company's top executives. This vote isn't binding, meaning the company doesn't have to act on it, but it's a way for shareholders to express their opinion on how well the executives are being paid. The results: 1,128,623,478 votes for 9,640,626 1,001 RT 6,925 broker non-votes. So shareholders generally approved the executive compensation. Finally, shareholders voted on an amendment to the company's 2021 Omnibus Incentive Plan to increase the number of Class A common stock authorised for issuance by 15,000 shares. This plan is essentially a way for the company to reward employees with stock, aligning their interests with the company's success. The vote here was 1,118,219 for 24,206,881 against and 154,401 abstaining, with, you guessed it, 41,146,926,926,926,926,925 broker non-votes. The amendment was approved, giving the company more flexibility in how it compensates its employees. So what does all this mean? Well, the shareholders seem to be largely on board with the company's direction, as evidenced by the approval of the director elections, the auditor ratification, the executive compensation, and the stock incentive plan amendment. However, it's worth noting the consistent presence of broker non-votes across all items. This could indicate a need for the company to improve communication with its shareholders, ensuring they have the information they need to make informed voting decisions. While the shareholder meeting decisions might seem routine, it's important to remember that these votes signal where the company is headed and how its shareholders feel about its leadership. In conclusion, loanDepot's annual meeting shows that the company is on a steady course with the support of its shareholders. The approval of key proposals indicates confidence in the company's leadership and future plans, though the persistent broker non-votes highlight an area for improvement in shareholder engagement. Alright, that's our breakdown of loanDepot's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.